game's the business. Punch goes with the quickness. Coestar. We're gonna game's the business. Punch goes with the quickness. We're gonna game's the business. Punch goes with the quickness. Gonna stay up until the break of dawn. Gonna see demons and fight on and on and on. Gonna beat werewolves and some skeletons. My bones are quivering, I'm gelatin. If you're in a castle and it's late at night, better be ready for a super dreadful fright. Never go alone, 'cause the fear is real. Better be afraid if you break the seal. You best stay out of the way, 'cause monsters come to slay tonight. Hope you're ready to play. Hope you get down and pray, 'cause bad things are coming. You best stay out of the way, 'cause monsters come to slay tonight. You won't get out of this room until you're down in a tune, 'cause bad things are coming.
No matter what you should do, your curse is to always lose. No matter how hard you play, no matter how hard you pray, you will always be defeated.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to Scream-A-Day 7, day 32. Stream-A-Day 25-26. How's it going? It's been a fuck of a week. Just a fuck. Sorry I'm late again. I was really having trouble pulling myself away from the train wreck nightmare that is our reality. True Geek, thank you for 28 months. Paint, thank you for 76 months. I can't count that high either. I can see it when it's written out, but I wouldn't know how to get there. Cone, thank you for 26 months. Cyan Diamond, thank you for 8 months. EE128, thank you for 29 months. Very much appreciated. I control Arizona. I'm in charge here. And I did this for y'all. It was the least I could do. Rough days. Very rough days. I do want to say a quick thanks to everybody who shared their thoughts on Twitter about Nico. That was really hard and very sad. But I think I'm at peace with it now. But yeah, really rough. Suicide, thank you for 25 months. Is that how you say it? I feel like I've got it right in the past and I got it wrong just now. The IE in the middle is fucking me up. Oh, it's okay. All right. Suicide. Gotcha. Yeah, just I'm just stressed the fuck out. So much in the past like week, 2 weeks. I can't believe how much. Seriously. Spark of Flame, I think for 45 months. I don't want to come across as complaining, but it really does feel a bit like just all kinds of shit has converged on Nakomi and I. Suddenly. What are you chewing, chew boy? What are you chewing? Is this a little dragon? He's chewing on a little dragon. You want this? Go get it. Yeah. Just way too fucking much descending on us all at once. Obviously, Nico. Work has been work has really been something. Obviously, we've got the whole move situation, and we have to really deal with some stuff this week still with that. The cost of everything has been absolutely wild. And then, of course, there's all the election shit happening. I've said it a lot already, but I just feel like completely fucking chewed up. Chewed up and spit out and stomped on. That's how I'm feeling. Yeah, I think that he hasn't really chewed on the dragon too much yet, so it's the dragon's turn, it must be. Excuse me. You're not wrong, beer, you're not wrong. Alright, time to find out if I have to restart OBS. Hey, cut that out, bud. No. 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 Good? Good sound? Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know. Depending on how things go, the nihilism might overtake me. Just black tendrils rise up from the earth and pull me down into hell. I imagine is how it'll be. Yeah, just like this game. So last time we played this, we finished the first chapter, the first episode. It was quite good. Very surprised with this game. I thought it looked good. I think it's exceeded my expectations. Oh yeah, no, AZ's looking solid, dude. I told you, it's mine. It's mine. No one can have it. It has not really changed since its initial dump. And the thing with Arizona is, there's like 5 counties or something. There's like, what is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's like 15 counties. So it's bonkers whenever any results come in, because it's just like, vroom. So there's not a lot of flex for it to change, but it could fall apart. Who knows? Who knows, man? All I can say is I tried very hard. My ballot was weighty. Earlier in the current events chat, I said that my ballot carried more weight than others. It's like one of those checks you get when you win the lottery. It was like 3 feet, or it was 3 meters wide and weighs 20 pounds. That was my ballot that I shipped in on a truck. Yeah. Yeah, I just sent in Uzumaki. and wrote Biden inside the cover in blood.
Well, well, it appears as though the
That was
Prince
my
of Silver
ballot.
will be granting us an audience. How
And they
are you
didn't
feeling,
reject it,
Highness?
so
I had a dream. I'm okay. Thanks for coming, Lydia.
You had us all on tenterhooks. When I found you... My God, Daniel. I'm glad to see you awake.
everyone's alive.
So, I'm better. I'm fine. By the way, I found a note at the Husher house.
Daniel, the doctor said you need complete rest. Complete.
I'm fine. Really.
Who is she?
I found this. Apparently, Husher received a music box from an acquaintance of his, a certain Mr. Faber. It seems as though he was researching the music box when he vanished. And from what Faber says, the music box may be related to everything that has happened.
I'm not
I don't
sure
know.
we should stick our nose into this business after everything that's occurred.
But I'd guess that
She may be right,
even if
Daniel.
all these characters die and you still make it through the next episode, they probably just come back. I would guess.
We need to find Husher. I saw the box that Faber describes in this
Crispy
letter.
Gopher, thank you for 28 months.
It wasn't really there. It was as if it were on the other side of... Oh. I think we should pay a visit to this Faber and ask him about the music box and Husher. He has a shop in the city not far from here.
Daniel, please.
I'm fine, really. I think going to a shop and asking the owner a few questions falls within the range of what we can do, don't you?
He's dead. We're all gonna get sucked into this shop now, just like the house. This is like... Oh. Okay. Erica Faber. This is like Scooby-Doo. But I was gonna say like, but stupid. But like, it's kind of the same. We just got out of a horrible situation. Let's walk into exactly the same horrible situation. Renee Artigas. And Daniel is back in the squad. His boss, or their boss, is not. This time. Probably because I killed him last time. I kind of feel like Sophie's the main character for me. Daniel did seem pretty balanced. He is perfectly balanced. And these other two are the more wacky ones. So Serenity, she doesn't panic. But she's not strong. She's not quiet. She's a bit fast. Richie, think of those biddies. Oh, was I blocking what stats or what? It was speed, and then Serenity was at the bottom. I think it was speed, something, strength. Oh yeah, stealth. Speed, stealth, strength, Serenity. To be honest, I don't think they're super important, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. What are you doing, bud? I feel like you're being sneaky. I feel like you're trying to sneak something by me. Wow, the rain and the water looks super good. Chu has been such a amazing boy through everything that's happened. He's our little support pillar. Our cuddle therapy. It looks like the shop has all kinds of antiques. Sadly, you don't see many of these businesses anymore. Don't you? I can't leave without information. I think I saw something shiny out of that flower pot. thick key. An old key found under a flower pot, and it's thick. What a lovely keychain. It reminds me of the shop's sign outside. Drake, thank you for those bits, my friend. I appreciate that. I've been to this restaurant several times, and I'm not crazy about the decor, but the food is pretty nice. Okay, well, the key almost certainly opens the shop, right? It's locked. Umbrellas and canes, probably left behind by absent-minded customers. So your boy, what was his name? Ian, I think? He's 1,000,000% dead. I feel like it's a guarantee. Hey, what did I tell you? No, bud. No. Not that. Sorry. He's being a little mischievous. This versus Remothered? I mean, this stomps the shit out of Remothered.
The lights are on.
By a lot.
Let's see whether Farber is around somewhere.
It's not even close. A wire coat hanger. It's cheap wire, the kind you can easily bend. Okay, probably gonna have to combine that with something to get something, no doubt. A large display with all sorts of antiques, ornaments, and souvenirs. It's probably what sells the most amongst casual customers. The replica of a 16th century caravel. Intricately ornate. Fuck. Was there one of these in the first episode? Or was there one of these in Remothered? Because it's just too much of a coincidence. Couldn't have been, right? A telescope. As much as I love stargazing, I'll take a warm fireplace and a good book any day. I like both. Okay, first of all, I've learned from movies that you never talk to these things, especially if you're in a horror movie. Secondly, that fucking no smoking sign is glow in the dark. But I'll do it for y'all. I'll talk to it. This won't be good. An interesting machine with an ugly figure inside. It's probably Farber. It seems designed to put some kind of special token inside. Okay, so now we need a special token. List of product lots. I can't find it. I can't remember where I stored that blasted music box. I thought I left it with the rest of the lot, didn't I? Yes, otherwise where could it be? In this lot, there was also a wardrobe full of dry blood stains. We took it out into the courtyard and dragged it in onto one of our... Motherfucker. And dragged it to one of our storage rooms in the basement, but which one did we place it in? I can't even remember what color or shape it was. What's wrong with me? Could I possibly reveal the blood left behind somehow? I would have to buy luminol, right? That's what the police use. Perhaps that way I could find the lot of products containing the wardrobe and the box with it. Sebastian says I must return it to its original owners, the Legrand Amsberg family. If I can manage that, will this madness come to an end? Receipts for purchases of several lots of antiques by the Farber and Sons shop, along with the address of the original owners of those lots. One is marked letters, old furnishings, and a music box. Legrand Amsberg auction. No barkies, bud. No barkies. Why is this place creaking like a boat? Statuettes, ornaments, scrolls, books. Nothing all that valuable. And certainly nothing useful. Eh? What's this? Under the counter I see cheap replicas, keychains, and coins. Nothing interesting. The till. Also an antique, but it looks fully functional and in top condition. Some kind of electric remote. I guess it probably works with a special key that fits into this shank. I sure don't have a special key. Okay. I didn't think that would work, but I felt like I had better test it. Just in case. You never know. Books on history of art. I recognize most of them from my university days. Antique statuettes made of bronze, an old diving helmet, and plenty of room underneath. Huh, we found a hiding spot. Great. Gallery. Door closed. To enter, ask at the counter. Well, fuck that. I'm in there. Okay. So that's probably the remote that controls that. A dressmaker's dummy. I realized putting a head on these would not be practical, but at least they'd look less sinister. An acoustic guitar. Seems used, but I don't think I'd consider it antique. This suitcase must be ancient, although I think my parents had one just like it. This spyglass is beautiful. Worn from use, but in pretty good shape overall. This cannon brings back memories of the chateau of the Loire Valley. The rivers, the vineyards. I need a holiday. I love all the detail in this game. A jack-in-the-box. It baffles me that anyone would like this kind of thing. I'm with that. A decorative shotgun. I'm no fan of firearms, but I wouldn't mind carrying one on me right now. I think I hear a record skipping at the end of the needle. The place is full to the brim with antiques. The shop's selection is quite impressive. These vases don't look that old, I don't think. Chinese art was never my specialty. A full suit of armor from the early Middle Ages. Judging by its quality, I'd say it belonged to a nobleman. Sounds fine. Ain't shit happening yet in this playthrough. Or in this chapter. The mirror is broken to pieces and there are still shards everywhere. What happened here? Same thing just happened in the house you explored. Spray bottle. A spray bottle that appears to have once held dangerous substances.
Huh.
It's empty. Alright. Well, we are gathering all the necessary things that we must have. The towels are stiff and dusty. Seems like it's been a while since a customer used this bathroom. Has that high IQ? What's that? I wouldn't be that sure about it. Oh, we've got an exit here. I don't think I want to exit yet. I don't know. Lately I've been feeling like I've been losing information. Games that we played just a few years ago on Scrad have already sort of started vanishing from my memory, and I'm not remembering details. I watched a video on Soma, and I was astonished at how much of it I just didn't even remember. It's making me kind of want to go back and play through some old classics. Old pictures and journals belonging to God knows who. Nothing interesting. Yeah, I think the games at the top of my list that I'd like to go back through would be Soma and excuse me, Alien Isolation. Those are the first ones that come to mind. Alright, so it seems like we have to go around to get to this sound I'm hearing. And not through here. Isn't Alien Isolation VR a very janky, slapped together sort of thing? Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. I just generally will not do a half-assed VR experience. I'm not interested. VR is tough to, like... It's tough to get it right when it's done super right. I've done janky experiences. I don't like them. Like with Monstrum, I don't think it added a whole lot other than to severely bust the game. Oh. Yeah, you know, I don't know why, but I have like a tendency... I gotta move myself more than move the camera. I have a tendency to lean over this way more than like necessary to look at my monitor, and I always have my face half off of this stupid box I made. I thought it looked good, but then in practice I just always have my face off of it like this, like a fucking idiot. More antiques. Some of them are toys, more for sentimental adults than for little kids. That's how they'll talk about me when all of my shit's in an antique shop. They called these video games. Young men who started dying very early collected these. There are some really old books here. This store has an extraordinary array of items. I feel like I saw something else. No, actually I was just seeing this. It gets a little weird with the camera angles. Large Chinese porcelain vases. Those things must cost a fortune, which is probably why they're kept in this area of the shop. Hello? Oh, okay. The table is full of books and bric-a-brac, but there's some space underneath. A Japanese suit of armor from the... Wait a minute. What's in the mouth? Oh. No. I don't believe you, game. I refuse. Until it becomes absolutely necessary, I have no other choice. Candelabras, notebooks, an old gramophone. I am clueless as to what kind of system they use to sort these things. Biographies of important historical figures assorted by date. Some of these were required reading at my university. There's a steel security grating blocking the drawer. Is there something important inside? Nah. Why would there be?
Fuck you!
Jesus, that shocked me. That was very surprising. Kirby, thank you for the biddies. Anarchy, thank you for 26 months. I think I missed you there. Did that get y'all? That got me very good. I haven't had a jump like that in a bit. The 1484 Treaty of Tordesillas. Tordes something. I wonder when this replica was made. It seems really old. Oh, we've done the we've gone the full turn around this whole area. Sounds fine. Oh, this is very brightly lit and extremely different. So would this be the restaurant over here? There's something very ominous about this camera angle and the way, like, that this hallway just disappears into fog. And I like it. Tordesillas? I have a tendency to, when I see the double L with an A, I revert to Spanish thinking in terms of the pronunciation, but I've often been wrong about that. Like, I so want Amarillo, Texas to be Amarillo because I think that it's probably that is the origin of the name of that town, but I've been corrected on it so many times that I just now I fear I have a fear of two L's together. Amarillo, yeah. I still think it's Amarillo. Well, that door made a weird sound. Thank you, Todosis, for the videos. You know, I didn't try this key at the other door back there. Now I'm gonna have to because I have run out of shit to inspect. Oh, it's locked from the inside. Well. I know that this is not a thing, but I figured I should try it. I must need to look closer, because I have clearly missed something here. Do I have a map? Yeah. Alright, so... we've got that stupid Japanese armor. Reach into its mouth. There is one other thing, which is that back door. I don't think I tried the key on that. So I should go try that before I go sticking my hand in the mouth of that armor, which I super don't want to do. And I blame the game for training me that this is how you get killed. You know? This is what I've learned. I mean, this key has to work on this door, right? I guess not. Oh, but it did. God, this fucking place creaks like a ship. Monster, thank you for continuing that gift sub. Yeah, I have to say, I love the way this game was done. The only thing I feel like I would really want to see improved, I mean, assuming that the quality of the storytelling kind of continues. Wait, was this locked or?
Nope.
Okay, we could try. Oh, that key has seen all of its use. All right. The only thing I'd like to see improve, assuming everything else stays roughly the same quality through all the episodes, is the characters themselves are a little wacky wonky. No! Stop. I seriously have some stuff here that I really need to put somewhere else. Might actually do that. 1 second, please.
Ah! You got it, my butt crack, you son of a bitch!
Thank you for that, Tenosis. Is audio still okay, or did that bust everything? Thank you. Was this locked as well? Did I try this one? Okay, I still don't have a key. This fucking camera angle is so good. But yeah, the character models and their animations, I think, could be better. They're not horrible or anything like that, but I feel like... Sorry, we're getting a cinematic, I guess. Oh, wow. Okay.
Everything looks abandoned.
I feel like they don't quite rise up to the quality level that everything else is. I mean, look at these scenes and stuff. This game has been giving me, like, Resident Evil Remake vibes real strongly, and I love the aesthetic in Resident Evil Remake. It's so solid. The environments are so detailed and beautiful. And I would say that a lot of this rises to that level, and yet it's actually a fully 3D environment as opposed to RE's pre-rendered video backgrounds. So in that respect, it's even more impressive. I doubt anyone throws barbecue parties out here. That grill looks pretty abandoned. Oh, there's something in the rubbish. It looks small and metallic, and it's half buried in rubbish. Should I take it? I was afraid that this would happen, where we'd have two different choices. This seems, based off the information I have, it looked like there was something not good on that armor. I think there was some stains or some blood or something. So based off of that, I feel like this is the okay choice, but it could just as well be a bamboozle. Don't pull me in. Oh, it's a token for the fortune teller. A silver-colored metal token for Coestar machines. It's large and ornate. Oh, it sure is. Look at that. That's so cool. Yeah, I feel like they definitely took a ton of inspiration from Resident Evil for this as well. Like, the examining of items is so fucking good. And, again, kind of harkens back to the Resident Evil Remake, because I don't think any of the other Resident Evil games went as far with that as Resident Evil Remake did. If I'm remembering correctly, which I'm probably not. But in terms of like rotating items around, you hear things moving around inside them. You can interact with them, like you can open up boxes and take things out and blah, 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 blah. Or even combining items because you've got some like lockbox that needs a key and it's got some important item in it that you need, that sort of thing. Tools, a wheelbarrow. Looks like a janitor's shed. Holy shit, can we just fucking leave and never return to this nightmare? Oh, what did I just hear? I hope those were her footsteps I just heard. I think there's something on that table. Could I get in there somehow? It would be funny if the door is just unlocked and it's not a challenge to get in here at all. Locked from the other side. I'll do a think on that one. I'm kind of thinking about the coat hanger. Like maybe I feel like that's going to be used to.
Oops.
Oh, well, that's in that hallway. I know where that is. Well, we'll get it.
Just get down
I lost my train of thought. Oh, that the coat hanger will probably be used for like unlocking a door, reaching something somewhere. I'm sure of it. There's a camera. Security camera. Resident access. Okay. A lift button. I wonder if it works. I've always found lift shafts a bit scary. Yeah, I have to say, this is a very ominous looking area. I'm hearing some unpleasant sounds. I feel like we might be in for some shit here. Right around the corner, probably. Maybe past Tenosis, thing with biddies. That sounded like it was in the game.
Yes.
Night shift report. Filled out by the nighttime guard, Walter. End of shift report. Date 11th of August 1998. Shift night. Time submitted 7 a.m. Agent Sullivan Walter. Code 09534. Incidents 10:38 p.m. While on rounds, I detect a small leak in one of the water pipes. I place a bucket under it and send a notice to the building's insurers. 1:13 a.m. I hear someone pounding on the main door coming from outside. I approach and ask who is there with no response. The pounding stops. When I open up, I see nobody in the street. 4:40 a.m. I think I hear a melody playing behind me. I go out into the inner courtyard and find Mr. Isaac Farber, barefoot and wearing nothing but a pair of blue pajamas. His eyes are closed, and in his hands he is holding a music box, which plays as he walks slowly. He ignores me when I call to him, and enters the door leading to his shop. That's not good. In fact, I'd go so far as to say, that's bad. You son of a bitch. So the shortcut across here is locked on both sides. Which is, you know, that's fine. The plant is dead. It looks like no one's been taking care of building maintenance. Walter's dead. Guaranteed. Walter is fucking dead. Move camera, rotate camera. Wow. This is new and fancy. What are we looking for? Oh my gosh, we can scan them all. Holy crap, this is very cool, honestly. Erica Farber. Cool as this is, doesn't appear to be much of anything I can do with it at the moment, but I'm sure it'll matter eventually. This door leads to the street. I'm not leaving until I find Farber. The noise that that security camera makes is so, like, under my skin. Interesting, but not very useful. Your standard service window. I see some keys on the other side that would probably come in handy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It would take me hours to hook the keys with this, but maybe if I used glue or something on the end of it. Well, I ain't got any fucking glue. So, I think we're making the long walk back. Oh, I also didn't press the lift button. I'll bet it doesn't actually work, but let's try. Whoa! Fuck. What on earth happened here?
Huh.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so... Would you classify that as doesn't work? Koala, the drop bear, thank you for 2 years. Very much appreciated, my friend. Bolted. The garage door looks closed, and it doesn't look like they open it much, if at all. Alright, cool. So we've got some things to try. We've got the coin. In fact, I think the coin is pretty much the next and only next thing to try. There are a bunch of doors here I didn't try, all around this courtyard, so I should give those a go. The bins are full of rubbish, and soon they'll be full of water. I'm expecting most, if not all, of these to be locked, but I could be wrong. The entrance is locked. I can't get this door open. I was feeling like this area is just... It doesn't, like... This part of the game probably doesn't expand beyond the shop too much, but maybe. Someone has bolted it. Yeah, nothing much happening yet. Alright then. was some thunder. So let's go back to that that hallway and get whatever that was. Key card, I guess. What?
What was that sound? That reinforced door isn't going to let a sound through.
Okay. Let's go look at the CRT that I didn't notice before at all. What is that? That was something. Ooh, that's pretty good. That was pretty good.
Thing. Don't know what
I
it
really
was,
like that.
but it's gone.
She's totally not bothered by that. Nah, that was a very well done scare, I think. I was reminded very much of one of the only scares I liked in House on Haunted Hill, where they're filming with the handycam, and then they're in one of the sort of conjoining rooms shortly after they go in the basement, and there's that something across from them in the room, starting in the corner. You can't really make out what it is, and then, you know, zip, zip, zip. I like that kind of stuff. So this will be bad. Okay. A metal ball with a message in it just fell down. Oh, wow. That's so nice. Message 1 from Coestar. A prediction from the Coestar machine. There is something you forgot. Remember it and you will be blessed. Interesting. Something I forgot. Remember it and I'll be blessed. I don't know. I haven't forgotten about the key card or whatever it was. And I haven't forgotten about the Japanese armor. I haven't forgotten about the little clamp thing on the drawers. I just don't know. I guess whatever it is, I've forgotten it, like Coestar says. Oh god. Sometimes I wiggle the stick thinking to like change to fit with the camera direction change, and it's always wrong. Don't ever do that.
We meet again.
They carry stick momentum over through camera changes.
What was?
What indeed? Toluca Lake. A peculiar refrigerator ornament. The magnet from a refrigerator ornament. It has a magnet on the back. That could surely be useful. Ah, indeed it shall be. Because that's how we're going to get the keys, probably. I like how they said glue to sort of misdirect you away. When in fact, it's a magnet that we're going to use. They sure made this one a long journey to walk around over to the, back to that place there to get the keys. It's kind of a slog. Well, whatever it is gone now.
Just a showroom.
She's starting to panic. She's having a lot of heartbeat. And we now have to go where we last saw something is. Which is always good. Did I thank you for those biddy stenosis? I'm not sure. Did you sneak a sound in that just seemed like it was the game? I'm not sure. Probably. Thanks for the sneaky. Man, for a second I thought the door was gone. Oh my god, this view. What's happening? This is not what I expected. This is different. It's blind, whatever it is. So this is very different. We did not have a wandering creature. Oh, wow. Okay, it can't see you, but it sure can hear you. Running is futile. You need to keep calm and stay quiet. In order to do so, you need to control your breathing by gently moving left trigger plus right trigger. Try to keep the white circle as close to the frame as possible. If it feels your presence, it will come closer and closer with each mistake you make. Don't let it reach you. Whoa. All right. Freaky. That's not easy. You know what's rough is that I can't really look at it. I have to look at this. I have to look at this thing. Oh wow, that was pretty cool. It's an interesting system.
No words.
I have to give it a lot of points for being very different, very unique. I also like that it's not just the same crap from the first episode reused all over again, you know? I'm sure there will probably be some of that because there's hiding spots and whatever. But, changing things up is good. Alright. Doorman's keys. A set of iron keys found in the doorman's office. He was nowhere to be seen. The usual master key set that opens the doors in a building. Alright.
Yes.
Give that a little listen. So far, so good. Why am I not surprised by a workstation with an obscene poster? Here's the key to the switch you'll find on the shop counter in case anyone needs access to the exhibit gallery. There are security cameras. Okay. Here where? In the microwave? End of shift report. The day shift. Simon. End of shift report. Date 22 August 1998. Shift daytime. Time submitted 7 p.m. Agent Rietveld Simon. Code 55173. Incidents. 8:51 a.m. The plumber from the insurance arrives and repairs the leak in the pipe. I sign the insurance claim form. 10:22 a.m. A package is delivered to Block 2, Flat 3B. Nobody is home. It is stored in the doorman's desk temporarily. 12:06 p.m. Mr. Isaac Farber is asked about the incident which took place during the night shift. He seems to be confused and not to know what I am talking about, and appearing upset, he asks me many questions. I offer to call a doctor, but he assures me he is fine. 3:17 p.m. A door-to-door salesman is found trying to sneak into the inner courtyard. I usher him out of the building. Interesting. Curios. Several security monitors, but no one watching. That could be you. You could be watching. Wait, which door did I come through? Where am I? Okay. I think that poster has to do with a TV show. I'd much rather read a good novel. Crank handle. An iron crank handle with a socket. That's definitely for that little security lock thing on the drawers. It has an interesting opening on the bottom. I think I could easily climb underneath this table if need be. Okay. Quick thing. White noise on a CRT monitor. I mean, you could have a cable card, I guess. A little bit weird. It seems like it's... I don't know. Also, there's very little bevel on that CRT. Moving on. We can move on with our lives now. I will not comment further.
I see something on that cleaning cart.
That's unusual. She didn't do that the whole first episode. This mirror hasn't been cleaned in a while. A bra. And judging by the mug, this is a man's bathroom.
Run, run, run!
Run? We running? Okay, we're running. So this is the other old mechanic, which is fine. I got this. We're fine. We're fine, we're fine.
I just barely made it.
Hydrogen peroxide. A full bottle of liquid antiseptic.
Huh.
The bottle looks new. We might combine that with the spray bottle, but I don't have a purpose for it yet. Notices and reminders for the doorman. I also see several complaints, one signed by Erica Farber.
Yes.
All right. So, we got things we can do. Let's do them. If we were here as Erica Farber, she would probably explain what her complaint was when you look at that, is my guess. I can't open the drawer with that. Oh, it's got a square peg. We didn't find the key for this thing here. We did. We did find the key for it. It was this. Mm-hmm. Seems fine so far. Let's look at our items now. So we don't have that anymore. So we just have the peroxide spray bottle, our one message, and the doorman's keys. We did have a bunch of locked doors that we could try those keys on. Maybe I will try that before going into the actual gallery, since the gallery is spooky. I'm hearing some real sounds right now. I'm very concerned. But not from here. Well, this room sucks. Boxes, filing cabinets, papers, and more papers. I wonder if any of these things will ever be used again. There's a blanket covering something. I wonder what it is. Fuck. Boy, I sure wonder. It'd be silly for there to be something bad under there, right? But not necessarily. I'm gonna sit on that for a minute. No, Chew, I'm not gonna pull the sheet. I'm gonna think about it. Okay? It might kill me. It might kill me. Okay. Nobody. Calm down. I did die to a sink. I'm scared of interacting with things. I'm more suspicious of the armor than I am of the sheet. I can say that. Ow, owie. Oh fuck, a string on the harp? Jesus Christ. Isaac. I'm afraid it's too late. I have heard the melody. Catherine and the children have too, just once. Nothing will happen to them, will it? Dear God, that melody. Something is different inside my head. It's made me see things I don't understand. Things I would rather not continue seeing. I'm so sorry, Isaac, but I feel forced to send the music box back to you. I will keep researching it, but I don't want to have it anywhere near me. I must think of my family. Please, take care of yourself, and forgive my lack of courage. Sebastian P. Husha. I like that we're getting the other side of that conversation now. Oh, I think I'm fading, by the way. I might be headed towards wrapping up fairly soonish. The whole not eating anything but coffee today is fucking me up. Dutch Baroque paintings, or fakes. I don't recognize these particular works, but the themes are dark. These fucking question marks. Fuck you, question marks. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't really look closely before, but there's two apartments out there that look like could actually be accessed. I'm glad I looked at that. I had written off all those doors out there as not accessible. Recording 1 by Isaac Faber. Recording by the antique dealer Isaac Faber. Dated 9th of August, 1998. Oh, is that a clip of you doing a sneaky?
I had another nightmare last night. I was lying in bed and I felt something staring at me from the corner of the bedroom. I knew that there was something there, something very real, but I didn't dare turn on the light because I didn't want to see whatever it was. I was afraid of going mad if I did. So, perhaps in a rush of panic, courage, or folly, I turned on the light and woke up. I got out of bed and went to the bathroom.
Oh, it's the harp string. It got me, yeah.
Attempting to lift away the heavy feeling of something pressing on my
I didn't see it, but I heard it.
I saw my reflection in the mirror. The face looking back at me was grotesque. It was deformed and changed color, and it was jolting about with despair. It was banging against the glass time and again, trying to warn me, or to escape the place it was in. It seemed as if it was screaming, but I couldn't
Screaming.
feel anything. The scene was so horrific that, well, I woke up again. I was inside the bathroom, standing before the shattered mirror.
Okay. So I'm going to open with the apology. Two things. That was Scottish, right? That was Scrooge McDuck, right? Oh, good. Rudy's in with me. We both have to write apology letters now, Rudy. A notice board for the neighbors. Everything is older than the hills. I guess there aren't many residents in this part of the building. The voice acting is very good. I'm not making fun of it. To be clear. Someone has bolted it. Of course they did. Father, I kept a copy of the key to the house in the display case in the showroom inside the Chinese puzzle. I would have left it at the store for you, but I don't trust the doorman. I have provided you with a reminder of the combination on the back of this note in a somewhat cryptic form, though just in case this falls into indiscreet hands. A big hug, Erica. From left to right. First wheel 8. Second wheel 5. Third wheel 14. Fourth wheel 2. Fifth wheel 11. Sixth wheel, I can't write it in Roman numerals, smiley face. P.S. Walter, if you're reading this, take a hike. Well, fuck. I have that same problem. Oh, look at you. Hey, look at the boy. Come here, Mr. Chew. Come here. I wasn't going to take it away. Oh, I was going to take you away to show them how cute and adorable you are. Look how cute and adorable he is. He's got his marshmallow. He loves his marshmallow, don't you, bud? Do you love your marshmallow? You fucking love that marshmallow, don't you? Give me. Give me. You love your marshmallow. You love your marshmallow. Here, you can have it. You want me to throw it? Go get it. He got it. I love it when he carries stuff around. He's so fucking cute with anything. A friend of ours got us some treats to cheer us up today, and there were some treats for the pups included. And it was kind of funny because they there were some treats that they really wanted to get, and they went through with it, but they felt like a monster because the particular treats were specifically for the dogs, and you had to get 3. But I can see the humor in that. Anyway, I gave him his one. They were like little wee cupcakes for pups. I gave him his one, and they were about like yay big. So they're miniature, but he's miniature. So I had him, he was standing on me, and I gave him this cupcake. And you know when you give something to a dog, if it's too big for them to just munch it down, they want to take it and sit it somewhere. So he's in my face, mouth entirely full with this tiny cupcake, and he's just like going like, ah, ah. Just kind of constantly like wanting to eat it, but realizing he can't, and readjusting his grip directly in my face until I put him down so he could have his little cupcake. Oh. It's sad, obviously, but very fortunate timing that we decided to take him on, despite the fact that we already had too many animals, because he's really helped a lot to get through things. Oh wait, maybe. No. Okay. I feel like we're due for another encounter. Yeah, he's the new background Bork. He's taken over that job. Bork grounds. Oh, come on now. Don't go back down. There we go. Alright, so it's this one. Oh, it worked. Alright. Cool. A notice board for the building residents. So this is definitely like the low end residential, all smushed in together in one place. There's a high end and a low end. Okay, that's just blocked off completely. What is this? There's a door here? I can't see it.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
This honestly is starting to feel a bit Silent Hill-ish. You know, it says there's a door there, but there's this tricycle. We cannot get ye door.
Mm-mm. Uh-uh.
Okay. Well, that all makes sense. Yeah, I'm thinking very much of Silent Hill 2. It's still raining out there, and it probably will the whole night. God, it's all rendered so well, and I love the camera angles so much. So none of these are going to be the maintenance key. That wouldn't make sense, but I gotta try it, because, you know, you just never know.
Uh-uh. Mm-mm.
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 Unless somebody left their apartment unlocked.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't seem like that's going to happen either.
Nope. Mm-mm.
You have a lizard that doesn't care if you exist. That's a great description of a great many pets. I thought that would be the case with fish, but I was so surprised to be wrong. Particularly Nakomi's little puffer, Pee-wee, was so surprisingly responsive and receptive to our existence outside the tank. Everything in the courtyard is soaking wet. Like, it was hard for me to fathom that with their little eyes and the fact that they're in the tank like that they can even perceive us very well, you know? Like, it must be... I don't know what fish vision is like. I don't know if it's clear or if it's just sort of like an impression of things, like just blobs. Because we have some idea of like what things look like for dogs and cats and stuff, right? Like that they have probably fairly crisp vision similar to ours, just differences in clarity or night vision or color. Shut up, BFA. Shut up forever. But I gotta believe that to a fish through the side of a tank, we've got to be little more than like blobs of color. What's up, bud? It is late. You're probably hungry, huh? I'm almost done. Hang in there, buddy. Don't bite me. Ow. Owie. Ouch. Ow. Your barks hurt me too. Ouch. Owie. Ouch. You seem to be doing this on purpose now. At least he's not full on barking. He's doing very small little like, hey, 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 hey. Okay. That's enough. God, I hate it when he does that so much. Hate it, hate it, hate it. He was charging up, yeah. He let loose. None of that, bud. I'll get to you. You gotta wait your turn. You gotta wait your turn. Sorry, this bit's a bit of a slow slog, isn't it? Not a whole lot happening. Just looking at locked doors, trying a key that I pretty much know won't work, but I gotta try it just in case, because who knows? I don't want to get bamboozled. Looking out a window at wet things. It looks even colder from in here. It does look very ominous the higher up we go. We have reached the top, though. Thank fuck. Yeah, that angle. Okay. Oh. Okay. So that was a lot of locked doors. And that's fine. Wait a tick. Oh. I maybe need to go back to that hallway and check that door at the end of that, because the maintenance boy key could possibly work at the end of that. So very rapidly, this is becoming a lot more complex than the first episode, which I'm very pleased with. But I'm kind of astonished because there's still 3 more episodes after this. You know? I hope they can maintain this level of quality the whole way. If so, this is definitely going to be one of the highlights this year. I hate to say it, but at the beginning, like the beginning of this, the early portions of this, I'm more engaged with it than I was with Amnesia. And I only hate to say it because I guess I really wanted Amnesia to knock me on my ass, you know? Green, thank you for 32 months. And it just didn't quite rise to that. Okay. Oh God. Don't like that. This is harder than it looks. It's very cool though. I love that they use the analog control of the triggers. I actually like that it forces me to not look at the creature except in my peripheral, which is way more unsettling. Oh boy. She had that candle in her mouth lit.
Oh my God. was almost the end of me.
What do we have now? Did we get anything new? Not really. Or actually, absolutely no. I wanted to go to the underground hallway. So that's what I'm gonna do. Check that door. The Simple Chimp. Thank you for 15 months, Umu. Okay, this has got to be Doorman's keys, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, that was the last one. Just double checking. Yeah. Based off of that food, I think that in a way it is kind of a wash. Oh, something's happening here. We're in Weird Sound Town. Storage rooms. Like, this place is breathing, so that's already a bad sign. And now we don't have any key to try on these doors, so if they're locked, they're locked. Do we know anything about the developer of this game? Because I'm noticing... This is a bad door. Yeah, no, that's a bad door. I was wondering if those were going to get more subtle. Because in the house, they were pretty obvious, like, this is a door you shouldn't go through. Oh, is this another one of those boilers? Reused? What I was going to say was, there's some... Oh, are we having a haunt? Seems like it. Seems pretty handy if you're trying to clamp something.
My God.
An end of shift report that hasn't been filled out. Damn, Walter. What the hell have you done? I found traces of mud on the stairs to block 4, which lead down to the window on the first floor. I know it was you. Plus, you ruined the handle on the window. Have you gone mad? I have informed the building handyman so he can fix it as soon as possible. I don't know what the hell is up with that girl, and I don't really give a damn. Stop screwing around and start behaving yourself. It may turn out she's not hysterical as you claim, but rather that you are the one big weirdo. This is the last time I'm putting my arse on the line for you. The hauntings are cool and all, and I think they add to the atmosphere and the tension a little bit, but they're not super scary. If anything, that was probably a little bit of a nuisance more than anything else. So we have a wrench now. Oh god, I didn't listen at the door. I hope it's fine. It was fine. What I was going to say was, in the aesthetic of some of the architecture, I feel like it's hard to pin down. I believe this is taking place in America, but some of the aesthetics give a bit of a like a Japanese vibe, maybe? I don't know if I'm just imagining that. Okay, there's still something scratching around in there, so fuck that. Okay, so I'm not sure what they were talking about in that note. But block 2. Let me look at the note again. Place someone on the stairs to block 4. Ruin the handle on the window. The fucking fan. I'm not even sure I know where block 4 is. Oh, that must be this one, right? It's probably marked on the outside of it. Yeah, that would make sense. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Maybe I should check if there's a window nearby? I don't know. I think, though, that we're probably at a good point for me to call it here. But this just... I feel like it just keeps getting better and better. I'm enjoying it quite a lot. Hopefully you guys are into it, too. We'll be continuing it. What is today? Tuesday? I would say... I would put Space Cops at a... at DEF CON maybe. So... we'll let you know. We haven't talked about it yet, so I don't even really know. That's going to do it. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. Try not to stress too much. It doesn't look like we have any sort of conclusion in the with regards to the nightmare numbers, and I've heard talk that we may not have a conclusion on that for quite a bit. So I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, try to chill. Try to find something to relax. And thank you guys for being here, as always. I'll see you next stream.